Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you hit a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you know you're playing a beauty.
And that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
151 yards to the hole, pin all the way on the right.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
From about 8 feet. And he'll run that one in there. Nicely done, and a no-stress par here at the first. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. And this is going to be a good result. It's going to catch that slope a bit and keep getting better here at hole number 2. From the fairway, let's go to Notah.
Hole is sitting in the eagle location, back right. Players are going to look at this and really try and be aggressive. Ball is set up to go left to right, which is exactly what this shot requires.
And that will not be an eagle putt, far from it. It's into the left front bunker here at the second. Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play.
14 feet to the hole.
Just going to sneak on by. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic. You need some touch here. Oh, that is way right. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. So from off the fairway, his second now at 3.
Imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. And that will come up well short, not gauged well at all.
This is a 13-footer.
It was spot on, coming sharply to the right. And that's a very good par save right there. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. That one didn't want to come around. It's into the bunker left of this 4th green. Now, gonna have to try and get this out and let it run. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par.
He's not going to be real happy with that. Wow.
Well, that's a pretty good 2-putt. You have to say, though, that will be a drop shot. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. This will be a 14-foot putt here.
Good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. And that will not be the desired outcome. It's into the second cut. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
130 is the number left to the flag today, and the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
Are you really going to take that seriously? That ball wasn't even going to land on the green, but it's finished up fine.
Speed down the hill, going to be critical here on this putt for birdie.
Oh, that needs to hang on. Well, you can't leave a birdie putt short, but this is far too firm, and this is going to run off the putting surface altogether. That is a par the hard way. Putt off the green of the previous shot. How do you make up for that? How about put it in the hole? So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. From the fairway, Notah, this is third.
Ball came up in the right half of this fairway, which cuts off the angle, so it's going to require a precise effort to get it tight.
Oh, that was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
From 4 feet for birdie. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. So still no birdies on the card here on this front side, as he'll walk away with just a par. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. This is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
This is an 11-foot putt. Great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that will mean this is an even par front side. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These two par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12.
And the tee shot hit right of center, so that's going to leave a lengthy second shot in the vicinity of 200 yards. The biggest problem here is going left because this green is perched up. If you miss this green on the left, it'll run all the way down the hill on the left side. Now that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10 feet circle, little long, little left, but still good.
9 feet left here for birdie. And yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day.
On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. This one's starting a little bit right. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11.
Early part of this second nine, and a good approach shot, and now pretty good chance for birdie. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names, a bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. This is a 16-footer. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Disappointment there. Oh, brush it in, and that'll be just a par. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum, turn one over off the tee, and then turn on the jets, maybe make eagle here. This one starting a little left off the tee. And that will do just fine. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
Oh, what a shot, Frank. I mean, this is one you think about at the start of the round. The second at the par 5 13th at Augusta National, and that's how you draw it up.
To get it off that uneven lie and carry Rays Creek and hit it on that skinny little piece of grass. What a great second shot.
4 feet now for birdie. Yes, a 2-putt birdie. That's in for a 4. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here.
He gets a little lucky there and even bounces back into the fairway.
So after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Nope. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. Is starting up the right side. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Yeah, this is going to wind up being a good layup here at 15 and a smart one as well. With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. A birdie putt now at 16.
Yeah, and there is a big break here from right to left, and we're going back up the slope, but just ever so slightly, so you have to prioritise that line.
Picture of class right there. A tee shot on the green, and then a long putt goes down for birdie. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. So now, up the hill, his second at 18.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last, and that'll be a round of 3 under, 69. Frank, we hear the word aura thrown around at the big golf tournaments so often. But when you arrive on the grounds at Augusta National, you think about aura. This is what it looks like, this is what it feels like, and in moments